My God, thank God you're here.
Hello and welcome to this week's vlog.
Who wants to watch me folding washing? I mean, there's a limit to how much you can watch a person fold washing.
Absolutely zero complaints from me.
I've totally lost the plot.
I am in actual heaven.
Oh, what on earth has happened there?
We all know, come mid-July, my garden died and I've done nothing but moan about it since. Hello and welcome to this week's vlog. I am in actual heaven. Candles are on, piddling down with rain, and the pièce de résistance is this. Knitting, and the fire is lit. And La Pogs is sitting here, lying here, snoring. What a contented little girl you are. Absolutely zero complaints from me. Oh, it's just a funny angle. It's days since I last recorded. I've been flapping around because, it's a bit boring really. You can't sit on there because I'm getting it ready for Popper at the weekend. Come on, off you get. Come on. Come on. Good girl. I'm going to take her out for a walk in a second. Yes, we have got everybody coming this weekend. So I've just been getting everything sorted for that. Toby and Wilfred have taken over the barn with a golf setup thing. It's horrendous up there. All the furniture's been, all the furniture's been, she looks so sweet now. All the furniture's sort of been jettisoned. They've put up this big thing. It's got this screen and a thing to catch the golf balls in. It's horrible. But, you know, it's great for them. But it also means that the barn bedroom is just like a junk shop. So I've been trying to sort that out. And also Wilfred's done a big change round in his bedroom and just chucked a load of stuff out. So I've been sorting through that. He can sort through that stuff, but I want to take out things that I can sort out and take to a charity shop or dismantle and dispose of properly. I'm not just going to black bag it. So I've been doing that, and it's all really boring stuff. Also online shopping for groceries for the weekend because everybody's coming, and I've now got an additional overnight guest and an extra one for Sunday lunch. I'm not sure how we're going to get 11 full-size people around the table. 10 is my max, but now we've 11. It's just, it will be fine. And I might even have another overnight guest and someone for lunch if Ted's friend comes. So I'm trying to organise food, think about what I need to prepare and shop for so that I have enough but don't get too many unwanted leftovers. And all that sort of stuff, none of it's hard, takes up quite a bit of time, and it's not something you can film. It's a boring thing to film. So I don't know what we're going to do for this vlog, honestly. I have got pottery tomorrow, but again, I can't film. I missed last week's because Bill had the doctors. I don't want to give it up, but last term I think I went 2 out of 7 because things kept getting in the way. So it does seem a bit pointless. I don't want to give it up. I don't want to lose my place. I'm going to see how many I get to this term and make a decision. And I can't really film there either because there's lots of other people around and I don't want them all knowing that this is what I do. because it's just awkward when people from your real life watch. It's just awky. I don't mind people I really, really, really know, you know. Half of them are in on it. But it's just the people who I don't really, really, really know. Mainly because, you know, it's a highlights reel, isn't it? Vlogs. It's not real life. It's 45 minutes out of an entire week. There's a lot that doesn't get filmed. There's a lot that gets filmed and doesn't get included. And not because I'm trying to curate a lie, but because who wants to watch me folding washing? I mean, there's a limit to how much you can watch a person fold washing with plinky plunky music over the top. Oh, this little dog, she's so sweet. You're so sweet. You were a good girl at the vet's yesterday, weren't you? Oh yeah, and then Thursday I'm taking Dido, my friend Franca's dog, to the vets because unfortunately they took samples of some lumps that she'd sprung up with, and she's got mast cell cancer. So because Franca is housebound, I'm taking her to the vets on Thursday. Hopefully that will go well. I'm not really sure what they're doing. I don't know how long I'm going to be there for. I'll go prepared so that I can make use of the time if I'm sitting around waiting for hours. And then Friday, I do have a good day out on Friday. I'm going to Yo Valley Garden with my friend Sarah. I can't remember what's happening. I think there's talks and tours, and you can take soil samples from your garden to see how healthy your soil is, which would be interesting. We have difficult soil up here. I've spoken about that before. It's rocky. We're on top of a hill, so it's not deep, but it's actually quite, it can be quite claggy as well. So, and it's exposed up here. It's just difficult to garden. Still trying, but failing mostly, although my seedlings are doing really well. I need to go and open up my greenhouse door, otherwise they're going to be cooking, because it's actually warm today and it's not raining. There we go. I will film what I can. I have been filming things that have squeezed my heart. I'm going to put them in at the end. I've got a funny feeling most of the videos are going to be of animals. Just such a softie for animals. Such a softie. Yes, even though you booed in the living room again today, didn't you? I don't know what's going on with her. It's the problem when you have aging pets. They sort of start doing things you don't really expect them to do. Don't get old. Don't get old. Please don't get old. Ooh. Look at it. Well, you can't see because the camera is very clever at pulling in every piece of available light, but it is really cosy in the woods. It's really dark. It's Wednesday. I've been to pottery. I made a load of things, but I've only videoed one of the things that's ready to go into the kiln. It is a flower frog, so I'll pop a little video in here of the flower frog. And the idea with this is that you just pop it into a bowl of water, a vase, a jar, whatever, and then you can poke your flowers through the holes so that you've got your framework, and either leave it like that, a bit like that Japanese style of flower arranging, name of which I've forgotten. I want to say furokoshi, but I think that might be wrapping presents with fabric, and I've got that wrong anyway, like the word, the saying, the pronunciation, the whole lot. But I'll put a picture in and the word of what I mean. And then I made some like little flat plates with holes in that you would then lay on top of a vessel and you can poke flowers in. Now the little round one I made, like the dome with the holes in, the idea with that is you can either leave it like the Japanese one, this is what I was about to say before I interrupted myself, or the Japanese style of flower arranging, or you put your main framework in and then you can poke more in and the flowers hold each other up so you can go for an abundant display. So I've made some of those, saw them on Pinterest I think. Please don't go complimenting me on what a great idea it is, because it won't have been my idea. I'll have seen it somewhere, because I can see it in my head, so I know I've seen it somewhere. About to cross the road and Bunny wants a treat. I'll be back. I've totally lost the plot and I've lost track. It's Thursday now. I think I last spoke to you in the woods and I was about to say I'd been to pottery. Oh, I'd already said about that, and I was putting in pictures of my flower frog. So pottery was absolutely great. I'm really feeling the time pinch at the moment. I think mostly, I don't think it's a real time pinch. I think it's, unfortunately, I think it's a mental issue of mine. I'm a very strange person at times. My brain does stupid things. And it's just so busy at the moment that I feel I'm never resting. Therefore, I feel like I've never got any time. But pottery was brilliant. Such a diverse bunch of women there, different ages, different perspectives. Lots of different people, from drama teacher, pharmacist, stay-at-home mum, vlogger, GP, potter, obviously. Some of them have got no kids, some of them have got grown-up kids. Oh, French teacher as well. Some of them are retired, some kids the same age as mine, some off to university, some are empty nesters, some have adopted children. You know, it's a real mixed bag, and actually it was really good because there were a couple of things that was, sorry about my dishwasher gurgling. So there were a couple of things that were sort of playing on my mind about the coming weekend that are really, really silly. So when I have guests coming to stay, I want to make sure everything is really lovely for them. No, I don't go around cleaning like a complete maniac, because I had an epiphany when I turned up at a friend's house once, and I was really early and I was so apologetic. I said, I'm so sorry, we're really early, but the boys need a wee. Can we come in, or should I go and find? She was like, my God, thank God you're here. Now I can stop cleaning. And the kids just went crazy with her kids through the house. We had a fantastic couple of days. I did not worry about anything. Whereas if I'd arrived to a perfectly clean, I'm chopping onions, a perfectly clean house, with everything in its place, I'd have just been going, boys, stop it, stop this, pick that up, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we all had a really lovely time. So I don't worry about the house being immaculate or anything like that, but I do worry about people being comfortable and welcomed. And so for this weekend, I've got it planned out how it was going to be, and there's just a few things have changed. So we have an extra guest, which I can't fit that many people around the table, sort of unexpected. So I have got a plan now, but at the time I didn't really know how to accommodate that many people for Sunday roast. And what I did not want was for the extra one to feel like they weren't welcome, because they were like perched, like everyone was scrunched up around the table. Anyway, that's resolved. Very easy, simple solution. Staring me in the face, but I just couldn't think of it. And then also an additional overnight guest on Sunday, which is also completely fine, but it's going to be a busy weekend, and I was sort of thinking that, by Sunday night it'll all be done, everything will have been lovely, and I can just chill. And now I don't sort of feel like I can, because I feel like that would be really rude of me. So I was talking to the girls at pottery about that, and said, you know, I just feel horrible about myself for having these concerns and worries and getting het up about it. I feel abnormal, I feel weird. And half of them were like, babe, just chill out. It's absolutely fine. And half of them said, I totally understand you. I am the same, and it is because you care. And it just made me feel better about myself about it. I just feel so much better now. A little bit worried about the volume of dogs and the fights that might break out between two of them potentially. My two will just go off and hide, it'll be fine. But, you know, we'll deal with that if it happens. I just don't want anyone to be upset, you know, or feel bad or anything. Yeah, so that's that. This morning I got Dido down to the vet hospital. So she's in now having further tests. They'll screen those, go through all of that today. And then tomorrow she'll have the operation, and hopefully they'll be able to do all the conservative stuff rather than the aggressive stuff. Just really, really hoping for a good outcome. I mean, obviously, you're always going to hope for a good outcome for a very beloved pet. But Dido is more than a dog. For Franca, it's, you know what it's like. I'm like it with my dogs. They're like your babies, aren't they? So, and with Franca not being mobile or able to go out of the house, it would just be awful for anything to happen to Dido. It would just be awful. So fingers crossed everything's going to be okay. I actually feel quite positive after speaking to the surgeon today. So that's good. Wine. I told you about this. This is my slosh bucket. So you know when you've got a little bit of wine left over in a bottle and you're not going to drink it? I mean, it doesn't very often happen, to be honest. I mean, I do like my wine. What I do is I just pour it into the freezer, into the slosh bucket, and it can be red wine, white wine, whatever I've got going. And then I can fling some in, anything that needs a bit of wine. So I'm doing the lasagna, just making the bolognese now, and I am doing it 100% the cheats way. I used to do it where if I was going to do a ragu-y type thing, I would fry off the onions, fry off the beef, get some flavour and some colour into it. And then Jamie Oliver one day said, I've done it both ways. He was talking about a beef stew, but I've applied it to other things. He says, I've done it both ways, and honestly, you can't really tell the difference if you brown everything off first or if you just throw it all in with plenty of seasoning, herbs, good wine or crap wine in my case, and just leave it for long enough. So that's what I'm doing. I don't have the time at present to fuss over it. I've got an enormous amount of stuff to do. Things to do, beds to make for the weekend guests, and just loads of stuff. I've lost my train of thought. I've still lost my train of thought, so I'm just going to move on. Maybe there wasn't another train coming. Maybe that was the end of the road. We were at the station. So I'm just going to give all this a big stir and then throw in all the flavouring bits. I've just got in here now wine, onions, beef. I'm going to throw in some garlic. I'm just going to chuck it in whole, and then when it's soft, I'll squish it out of the skins. Bay leaf, herbes de Provence, maybe a beef stock cube or two. What else am I going to put in there? Sometimes if I'm trying to bulk it out, you know, you can save money this way as well. But if I'm trying to bulk out the fibre, the protein, the volume, and I don't want to do it all with meat, I'll put red lentils in there and they break down completely invisible. You cannot detect that they're in there unless you put in too many, which I have done before. And even then I liked it, it's just I got found out, I got caught out. Stock cubes. Oh look, I've got a bow tie Gayna from France that can go in there. That's got everything you need in it. And what am I missing? Do you know this is the worst kitchen to vlog in because of the skylights? They make everything look awful. They make you look like Skeletor. I've got hair on my hands. No, it's here. Hello, I'm just making a coffee. I've got a fab day ahead of me. Going to Yo Valley Organic Garden for talks and... Oh, what on earth has happened there? Weird. And I think there's stalls, events, I said there was talks, lots of different bits and pieces. I'll film what I can, I think. And oh god, it's been one of those mornings, everything's gone wrong, and I've spent a lot of time cleaning up after other people. Everywhere I've been, there's been something, someone has made a mess. They've made a mess. Someone might be the dog as well, and then I have to deal with that before I can get on. I'm feeling very rattled. There's lots of things I'm really excited to look at. I'm excited to look at you.
It's the extreme close up.
It's Sarah again.
Hello.
Do you want to be in my vlog?
Go on then.
Oh, okay.
That's
then.
last night.
Okay, I did, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah, you do anything for me now after last night. Oi, oi.
Oi, 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 oi. Come again, come again.
You are a wally. Oh, I like all of that stuff.
Yes, I've got those. There's some really nice snowdrop. Better snowdrops
Yes,
I quite like.
like the
Buy one
poppy
of
heads
those.
as well. Oh,
Yes.
should have brought loads of money. Where am I going to go? Borrow. Brilliant. Borrow a barrow. Oh, brilliant. Borrow a barrow.
It is bomb-proof, this plant. Like, if there is one plant to take to the apocalypse, it is this one.
This time of year it just looks stunning.
So stinking stunning. Look at the crabs. Oh, oh, it's so lovely. This is I love this as a green manure because the bees go mad for it. I can't remember what it's called. Phacelia, that's it.
Tanacetifolia. I've got a load of it planted at work.
I love it so much. My garden died. Didn't it? We all know, come mid-July, my garden died and I've done nothing but moan about it since.
Missing that talk.
What do we want to do?
Shall I make around the shop things?
Film what I've got.
I'd love to take a grass, but I just don't know where I'd put it. That's the problem.
Yeah. Can you put it in your in the village hall?
I probably could. There is room in the village hall.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bill. Happy birthday to you.
You've got to put it now, mate.
Don't spit.
Don't spit.
Oh look, there was a pea under it.
Oh, you wanted it down to the face, but your mum gave the face to... Wilfred requested the face. I didn't see you in the face yet.
Come on, Bill, you can do it. Good lad.
Make a wish. There's another one. So you have to...
Mum. Yay! You big.
Oh, you haven't done any film.
Just
Is that all right?
I can't eat it. I'll leave it.
Not at all.
You should have got.
Definitely.
We've got a 20-year-old son, Toby.
Who wants the Smarties?
I know, we only look 20 ourselves.
Okay.
What follows now are a few clips of little bits and bobs that I filmed through the week, and I was going to do a voiceover, but there's just too much noise. Toby's opening and closing doors in and out of meetings, and he's quite loud when he's on the phone. Margot is snoring, Bunny is clawing. So I'm just going to put some plinky plonky music and do some titles. So skip it if that's not your jam. I've seen in years. Go into this room. Creaky door. This room comes into its own at this time of the year because the sun floods in, warms it up. Also shows me how filthy my windows are. You can't tell. That's good. Let's keep it that way. If I hadn't told you, you wouldn't know, would you? I don't know if it's going to make me blown out and look a bit funny. Give me those weird green laser eyes. I mean, I do have green eyes, but they're not this green. They're more like dirty dish washing up water after the Sunday roast. Come on then, Margot. Come on then. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. She's lost all of her confidence for jumping. Come on. I think it's because she's lost her eyesight. She can't judge it. Oh, well done. You don't want to lose your skills. This is why I do headstands and cartwheels now and again, because you don't want to lose your skills. The weekend was lovely. It's ridiculous that I get my knickers in such a twist about things. I've been editing this video and listening to what I was saying and just thinking, you sound like you're completely barking. And I know I am. I was talking to my sister-in-law about it and she said, like, you spoil things for yourself. And she's 100% right. I do. And I don't know how to change the narrative. I don't know how to change the story I tell myself, because as much as I reassure, as much as I'm thinking about it before the event, and I'm reassuring myself that everyone will be fine. Everyone will be happy. It will be enjoyable. It'll be a really nice time spent together. I get really, really het up about it. And I can't fathom out why. And there are other areas in my life where I'm similar. I have a similar sort of thing. And I can't fathom it out. Bill had a really lovely time. And that is the number one most important thing. Because, well, it just is. It was his birthday. He was 20. He's a special kid. So it needed to be special for him. Here's Bunny. Hello. Look how glossy she is. She is so glossy. We changed her food over. She was on James Wellbeloved and was getting on really well with it. She'd been on it for years. And then she kind of went off it. So when I was at my friend's house in January, whenever it was, her dog's on this stuff called Pure. So I ordered some of it, put Bunny on it, and the difference in that dog is unbelievable. She enjoys her meals. Her coat is so glossy. I've never seen her so shiny in all of our life with her. We've only had her 6 years. So she's now 12, 13. We're not really sure because they thought she was about 7 when we got her. And she's lost weight, but she's not underweight. She's absolutely perfect. She had her annual health checkup at the vet's last week, and the vet commented on just how good she's looking. So if anybody else out there is looking at changing their dog's food or needs to change their dog's food for their well-being, I can recommend Pure. Now, it's not made a blind bit of difference to Margot. She's still scabby as anything, but Bunny has been transformed by it. So I've probably got a referral link below, which might get you a discount. It might give me a kickback. I don't know. I'll have a look, see if there's a referral link. But shop around, look around, because these companies always do really good introductory offers, and sometimes they're better than the referral offers. So do Google it. I'm about to head out into the greenhouse before it gets boiling hot out there, because it's going to be a sunny day today, and prick out seedlings that have grown really nicely. I'm really feeling still motivated in the garden. Normally by now I've shut it down and I've turned the key, locked the door, and that's it. No one's going in there. But this year I'm following a girl called Sophie on Instagram. I mentioned her before. She's called Look Inside My Garden on Instagram, and she's got YouTube as well, so I will link her here. And I'm just following what she does. I'm going to end up with far too many plants and not having enough space to house them all, and then not knowing where on earth I'm going to put them in the garden. But I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. So that's my plan for the day. I'll record it, but it'll be in the next vlog, I should think. So thanks ever so much for being here. Thank you for the likes, subscribes, the hypes, the comments, just everything. Thanks just for watching. Thanks for watching. It's brilliant. It does help my channel grow. My channel is growing very organically and comfortably. Every single day I get an email from a company saying that they can help me grow my audience, and every single day I reply with, no thank you. I would rather people found me naturally or by recommendation and then subscribed and stuck with me, rather than just ending up with people subscribing and never really watching. It's much better to have good views than subscriber numbers, I think, because you know you're doing something right then, don't you? If you've got, I don't know, 1 million subscribers and only 300,000 watch, well, I'd rather have, I don't know why I use those figures, I'd rather have 300,000 subscribers and 1 million views. Why did I use those figures? I'm never going to have anything like those analytics. That's hilarious. So anyway, if you've got a mate who you think might enjoy this, what you've watched here, and you might enjoy gossiping, not gossiping, but, you know, chatting about it together, then tell them, or send them a link, or text them, get them to Google Google me. I wonder what I would find if I Googled me. Best I don't. Right. Thanks again for being here, and I'll see you soon. Bye.